Today on ZZZ Made Easy, we're simplifying the kit of Cissia. If you want a more in-depth breakdown, check out my full how to play guide. Cissia is an S-rank electric attack agent. After certain moves, Cissia can gain Venom, and every 5 seconds, she will consume 1 Venom to trigger Corrode Bone onto all enemies in the area. This is her main damage source. If Cissia gains more than 6 Venom, she can trigger Corrode Bone once for each excess stack. Unlike other stacking mechanics, it's okay to overflow in Venom. When Corrode Bone triggers, Cissia gains 6% crit rate for 15 seconds. As long as you keep gaining Venom, Cissia can get a max 18% crit rate for the whole fight. From the core passive, when Cissia has Venom, she gives Defense Shred to her team's electric damage. If Cissia builds Initial Energy Regen, she can increase the Defense Shred up to 25%. This buff lingers for 30 seconds after running out of Venom. As part of the core passive, Cissia increases the damage multiplier of Corrode Bone and increases its day's buildup. Corrode Bone is listed under the basic attack section, so be sure to level that skill up along with the core passive. Cissia's additional ability requires a stun or electric agent ally. With Venom, Cissia grants her team a 40% crit damage buff. Cissia herself will get an extra 10%. Like her Defense Shred buff, this effect lingers for 30 seconds after running out of Venom. Let's cover how to regain Venom stacks. Cissia has a 4-part basic attack string. The 3rd and 4th basics have iframes, and the 4th basic grants 2 Venom. If you land the 4th basic on a stunned foe, you get 1 extra Venom. With 65 energy, tap the special button to use Cissia's EX special. This move grants 3 Venom and triggers a quick assist forward. Instead of swapping immediately, press basic attack to shortcut into the 4th basic. This EX special plus 4th basic Venom combo will be Cissia's main combo. She can gain 5 Venom this way, then take the quick assist after to bring in another ally. If you want, Cissia can hold special to consume 20 additional energy to gain 1 more Venom. She can spend her entire energy bar, but most of the time I would recommend doing 2 separate Venom combos instead. Moving on, Cissia's chain attack grants 3 Venom and triggers a quick assist. Cissia's ultimate grants 3 Venom, triggers a quick assist, and also activates Ether Veil Cold Blooded. This Ether Veil grants a 5% crit damage buff to the entire team for 30 seconds. More team buffs are nice, but Cissia's kit doesn't actually use an Ether Veil trigger for anything else. For every 6 Venom, Cissia will gain 1 Serpentine Shadow. You can have 3 max, and if you hold basic attack, Cissia can use 1 stack to do her Serpent's Kiss dive bomb move. This move consumes all Venom stacks to trigger the same number of Corrode Bone ticks immediately along with a quick assist. Serpent's Kiss is Cissia's burst damage move. When you get to a stun phase, the Venom combo now grants 6 Venom, which means you can always do Serpent's Kiss right after. For a basic stun phase combo, Cissia can use her chain attack, ultimate, the Venom combo, then Serpent's Kiss. This grants and consumes 12 Venom before you quick assist out. To summarize, Cissia is a quick swap sub DPS who will come in for her Venom combos, chain attacks, and ultimate, then quick assist out. She can trigger Corrode Bone passively or use all of it immediately with Serpent's Kiss. Side note, Corrode Bone does contribute a sneaky amount of days. Unless you do nothing, Cissia grants her 25% Defense Shred and 40% crit damage buffs at nearly all times. Unfortunately, the Defense Shred applies to electric damage only, which does limit Cissia's potential. For stats, Cissia gets free crit rate and crit damage from her kit. To max out her Defense Shred effect, you need to run a 60% Energy Regen Partition 6 disc and a 20% ER 2-piece set. That gets you around 17% Defense Shred, but add in an A-rank Div engine with ER and Cissia can get up to 24%. With her signature, Serpentine Seeker, Cissia gets that little extra ER to max out the Defense Shred. It grants 25% crit rate, and consuming energy will grant another Defense Shred buff, this time only for Cissia. For other S-ranks, Cissia could use Orpheus Bellicose Blaze or Seed's Cordis Germina. That last one doesn't have energy regen, but Cissia can use all of its personal damage effects just fine. For the A ranks, Anton's Drill Rig is perfect for Cissia. ER main stat, and on EX special or chain attack use, Cissia will buff her basic attacks, which includes Corrode Bone and Serpent's Kiss. I highly recommend Drill Rig, but you can also use Mercado Desire / Cannon Rotor for crit rate, Stellar Engine for pure attack if you can quick assist into Cissia herself. For Drive Disc main stats, Cissia can use crit rate or crit damage in Partition 4, electric damage Partition 5, and energy regen Partition 6. Percent attack can be used as well. For 2-piece sets, Swing Jazz and Moonlight Lullaby will fuel Cissia's energy regen needs. For 4-piece sets, since Corrode Bone is under basic attacks, Cissia can use Dawn's Bloom. For other 4-piece sets, Cissia can use Astral Voice thanks to her many quick assist triggers. For teams, Cissia is another option for the double attack teams with her buffing and quick swap playstyle. You can stack Defense Shred with Nicole or Trigger using her signature. As a lone DPS, Cissia can bring any stunner plus buffing support. Since Cissia's Defense Shred only affects electric damage, she's incentivized to pair with other electric attackers like zzzero Ambi, Harumasa, and Anton. The Defense Shred can benefit Yanagi or Grace, but then they don't really use the crit damage buffs. Cissia's best partner will be Seed. She's intended to synergize with Seed's Vanguard mechanics and buffs, plus Seed feeds Cissia energy, which means more Venom combos. Incredibly fun duo who can use a variety of supports with the last spot. Nicole can work here if you're up for a lot of swapping. For less hassle, Trigger's a nice off-field stunner. Darren's also great with her extra stun phase buffs plus extra ultimate. You can use any attack buffers like Astra, Suna, Zhao, or Lucy. As for the Cissia solo DPS teams, as long as you bring a stunner, any third ally can work. Chingyu's a fine option if you're okay with her longer field time. Lycon plus Zhao is a technically not limited S-rank pair. Overall, Cissia can buff up other DPSs, but she's a bit specialized for electric crit damage in particular. A fantastic Vanguard for Seed, but Cissia can lock in if she has to fight solo. If you'd like to learn more tips and info about Cissia, including her synergies with Seed, then check out the full How to Play Cissia guide. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.